This is the Revolutionary News, produced Friday, June 13, 1775. I'm Anson Ingram at the anchor desk in Philadelphia. We bring you news from across the colonies. Follow the revolution each week, exactly 250 years after the events occur. This is day 55 since the first shots were fired at Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. In the news this week, the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia moved to transform the scattered New England militias besieging Boston into a unified Continental Army. The 40-year-old Massachusetts delegate John Adams urged Congress to recognize the siege forces as one army and to appoint a single commander. It's rumored that 43-year-old Virginian George Washington will be chosen to lead this new army. Congress also authorized enlisting soldiers from beyond New England and formed committees to draft a military code. To finance the enlarged army, Congress issued paper currency and secured pledges from all 12 represented colonies to share in repaying the bills. The measures mark a significant step toward colonial unity in the struggle. In our second story this evening, Massachusetts was declared to be in open rebellion, and 57-year-old British General Thomas Gage proclaimed martial law across the colony. His proclamation offered a full pardon to any colonist who lays down arms, except for patriots John Hancock, 38, shown on the left, and his political mentor, Samuel Adams, 52, warning that anyone assisting the uprising would be considered a traitor. Our third story cites General Gage's suspension of the colony's charter and his levying war against loyal subjects as the reason for the Second Continental Congress convening in Philadelphia to take the extraordinary step of endorsing a homegrown government for Massachusetts. The delegates declared the royal governor's offices vacant and authorized the Massachusetts Provincial Congress to organize new elections. Towns were to elect representatives to a General Assembly, which in turn would choose a council. This move effectively legitimized the revolutionary government now running Massachusetts. Our fourth story takes us to Militias, Maine, where colonial militiamen captured the British armed schooner HMS Margaretta in a skirmish, marking the first naval victory for the rebels. After a brief fight on the Militias River, British commander Midshipman James Moore was killed, and the sloop fell into rebel hands. The victory, led by Jeremiah O'Brien and his brothers, secures Patriot control of the region's waterways. And finally this evening, Patriot militia quietly strengthened their defensive earthworks in Charlestown, overlooking the city of Boston, anticipating a British move. Witnesses reported that Royal Navy ships soon discovered the new fortifications and opened fire on them. Some 2,400 British regulars were reported massing ashore, and 1,000 colonial militiamen stand ready to defend their positions. Observers warned that a battle for control of the heights around Boston could break out within days. Joining us now from Boston is Colonel William Prescott, who is commanding the 7th Continental Regiment in Charlestown. Colonel, what can you tell us?
We're getting well dug in atop Breed's Hill and Bunker Hill. If it comes to a fight with the British, we'll be outnumbered, so we'll not fire until we see the whites of their eyes. I really can't say more than that right now, Anson.
Well, we're grateful for your time, Colonel Prescott, and wish you and your troops well in these tense times. So, there you have it, the news of the week ending June 13th, 1775. Tune in next Friday, subscribe to this channel, and follow the revolution.